Hey folks, come on over. It's Fill 'em Up Thursday for our Etsy store. All you collectors out there, I know you've been teased long enough. Come on over. We got a lot of new, different, and very cool items right here on my take on home and garden. That's right, guys. New stuff going in the store. Check it out. Even if you don't collect, you get to see different, new, antique, and vintage collectibles. Let's take off with the first piece out of Germany. Beautiful hand-painted serving tray in yellow roses. You can tell that we've gotten through summer with yellow with this beauty 4 or 5 years now. So we're going to move it on. You'll see in the close-up where the stamp is made. Alrighty, you see that porcelain with that light coming through too. Next, a lot of you will remember these wonderful strawberry rings trimmed in gold, and some of you are out there going, why would he get rid of them? He's got the beautiful strawberry set, the little dishes and things. Well, those were moved along as well. And even though we collect the Strawberry Fair earthenware by Johnson Brothers of England, we have 17 of these. That's how many people sent some. So we're gonna, I mean beyond this. This is not the 17 we're keeping. This is 5 we're letting go from the 22 that we had. Okay, just so you get what we're doing. We'll give them a turn. These are in fine porcelain, and they'll be thoroughly described in our store. Check them out. Really well done and sweet. I had picked up a few. I told everybody how much I loved them, and I wanted to get enough for the 12-seat table, and they poured in from different avenues and people we thanked in those videos. So thanks again. What else have we got? All kinds of things. How about you Asian doll collectors? We're gonna let one more go in the store. These are beautiful. They're in real linens and silk dress, porcelain faces, and they are precious. To those that collect them and love them, we have 2 in the store now, and then 1 more going in, and there's probably going to be 1 more after her. She's in incredible shape. They're not new, they're not perfect, but they're incredible vintage shape. These porcelain faced and hands and feet dolls, just for your collecting pleasure. Alrighty, and I remember a lot of these were right around kind of a revival in the early 80s. So, you know, obviously they're 45 years old, and that's pretty nice shape for that. Okay, in the Asian flavor, there's different deities, and there's women and there's men, and in the Chinese deities we have a couple different ones, and I have this extra one. So I'm going to let him go in the store. Fine porcelain now, extra nice. He is a dandy in himself. He has an open bottom, and they wired him so he wouldn't fall over in the kiln. And that's what you can maybe see where he's got an opening behind his hat where the wire held him up. Next, since we're going all around the globe, how about from France? You know, we've used these a few times in a table setting, and these are gorgeous. Cobalt blue. Yes, we held some back and saved some in the French Arco Rock set. And I'll have this exact pattern listed in the store for you. There's 5. You're going to get a luncheon plate, a salad plate, in different boxes now. Maybe you want one, maybe you want them all, that's up to you. There's dessert bowls and there's coffee cups. So we'll show one of each of them and not get them all out. There's no nicks, flea bites, cracks, nothing wrong here, you know that, or it wouldn't be going in the store. If there is an imperfection, it'll be noted clearly. Let's look at that cobalt blue. Beautiful, dense, amazing chance to get a wonderful set of 5 luncheon plates, salad plates, dessert bowls, and teacup and saucer right there in that collection. I don't always see this, that's for sure. Really cool. And we'll get a couple more pieces. Look at how, I mean, that's a strong light. You guys know from watching. That light can hardly get through this beautiful cobalt color. And the density, that's why they're so good. Beautiful pieces. Again, 5 place setting with each of these. Spinning away with this incredible, genuine Italian marble turntable. This thing turns smooth as silk, and we do like that too on the kitchen table. Instead of, can you pass me this, the butter, the salt, the pepper, the whole list, you can give it a turn and get what you need and leave everybody else alone to eat their food, right? This is gorgeous. Solid as a rock. Even the base, you can see here, and it has metal ball bearings in between. The base is the same solid marble and an exquisite green, highly polished on top. No problems, no dings. I'm feeling it again. I know I felt it before. This makes no noise, and it is solid as a rock. It's going to be gorgeous for somebody, even if it's just for Christmas time. Okay, so we'll give that a whirl. You know, you're not going to see through it, but you can look at it while I'm getting the next thing. What else are we doing? Oh, got some real surprises for you today. These probably aren't them, but we'll get there. I'm going to save the surprises to the end, and you might be happy. Okay. We'll get that out of the way a little bit better. Cobalt blue, French, wonderful. And that Budweiser Man Cave collection, you keep hesitating because you know he's missing a couple, maybe she's missing a couple. Right here, this is '06. Sunset at the Stables. And let me tell you, the next one, just as gorgeous, and this is '05. Beautiful, nothing wrong, brand new, old stock for your beautiful Holiday Stein mug collection by Budweiser. Okay, next we got something for the ladies, I would certainly think. This is an incredible shawl, and this came from Mexico in person. I brought this home when I was in the Navy, and it is flawless and gorgeous. Look at the color and the detail. Anybody loving that Spanish flavor, this will be reasonable. You can see how beautiful and pretty. I'll have the dimensions in the store, and so on, for you right there. Where you're gonna go, gorgeous. If you remember, a couple of shows I had Belgian tapestries that I had run across and picked up quite a few of them. You know, they moved out pretty darn good, pretty amazing, which I thought they would, because they're gorgeous and the prices are reasonable here compared to others if you just shop and look. Okay, just got my hands on two more dandies that'll be probably about half price in our store. So let's check out that first one. I got somebody in mind for this that she might just love this, because she showed us a couple things at her home that had windmills. And guys, this is superb. It's like new old stock. The loops aren't even opened where someone would have had a rod in them. Okay, that's how good. And the trim, it's incredible. I might lightly iron this. These are at least 95% cotton, some of them 100%. But with the detail and the satin and the extra stitching here, they do like to use a little bit of poly thread because of its strength. Okay? So get a good look at this dandy. We'll have the dimensions exactly in the description of the item in the store. The colors here are subtle, gorgeous sage green, cocoa tones, little bit of fall red, orange in this tapestry, and cream. This could easily stay here, and it's actually going to be a little tough to let it go. But they were bought for the store. All right, look at should I show the back? It's not exciting, but it does show that the piece is fully lined, okay? Fully lined. And look at the gorgeous needlework. Two lines to hold that back on. Or is it three? It's actually three. There's a high one, seam, 1, 2, 3. 3 seams just to hold that backer on. So she is gorgeous. They are like new. They're not totally brand new, because someone else had them. So, you know, you gotta watch what you say, but they are in a condition of new old stock. Here's another one. Now, if anybody remembers, or you could even go back in our channel and find it. These are brought into the country from Belgium out in California. The price tag is still on this, and this is from Corona Decor Company. Again, California. Tapestries, pillows, tassels, belt pulls, and related decorative accessories imported by Corona Decor. So let me remind you that we had one of these and it sold, and I brought in another one because of how gorgeous they are. Okay, I want to show you. There is a rod pocket here on the top, black lining. Pretty sure it's described mostly cotton. Again, you can take a light iron, but I'm gonna stand up so I can show you this one. It is a glorious floral. I'll probably be out of picture a little bit, but we'll get extra good pictures for you when you go in to look at it in the store. Look at this dandy. Let me see. This has to be like 5 feet. So it's roughly 24 by 60. And that will be described exact as well in the store. When you see this tag, you won't even believe what we're gonna ask compared to what it was originally tagged at. This thing is clean, not a thread out of place going in the store. So folks, hopefully you had some fun today. You got to see something new maybe. Tapestries from Belgium, shawl from Mexico, Budweiser mugs made for USA in Brazil. French crystal blue Asian dolls, Chinese deity, an Italian turntable, German serving tray. I don't know, folks. You might have to go right here to find all this in one show. Take care, everybody. Be good. We have more decorating, more exciting shopping for you coming soon. Take care. Be good, and we'll see you in the next amazing, over-the-top, amazing, incredible, did I say amazing? Decorator and collector video.